Yep.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 26. Yeah, man, I tell you, this I'm climbing. I'm climbing. Okay, yeah, last week I said that I was gonna do a big review, a marathon, going run over and over, you know. And I said it's going to be based off of the one of the biggest action stars of all time. You know his name, and if you don't know his name, then boy, get off under that rock you're living in. Okay, but I'm not doing this alone though. Yeah, I got me a special guest. You may have seen him before if you saw the Predator review. If not, click right here on this card and you will see Alex Edwards.
What's up, guys? Thanks for inviting me on, man. Can't believe it. The Arnold Schwarzenegger special. So happy to be here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This is it. This is the big one. This is the one I've been really waiting on. Yeah. Yeah, gonna review both of our heroes.
Yep.
Yeah, before I get into it though, before we start it up, man, what's your when was the first time you started seeing Arnold films?
I saw him right away. My dad was a huge fan in the 80s, so right away it was the Terminator and Commando, Predator. Those are like the early things I'm recalling. Conan. Oh my God. When I was a kid, my dad actually had. Oh, by the way, I have allergies, so I'm gonna do that throughout the video because my throat it's like so itchy. My dad actually took the tape of Conan the Destroyer away from me because supposedly, and I do vaguely remember this, I watched it every single day for like, I think almost like a year. I mean, in reality, it's probably like 7 months or whatever. But like, I was obsessed with Conan the Destroyer. I had to be like 10 years old or something like that, and that movie just really appealed to me. And it's funny because that's known as the weaker of the two Conans because obviously the other one is so well made and it's such amazing storytelling with Thulsa Doom and all this stuff, and having James Earl Jones is not. It's not the same to have Will Chamberlain in your movie, and things like that. And a lot of people didn't like the acting of that princess girl either. So, like, that movie gets a lot of flack and stuff like that. And they don't think it holds up to the first one. There's a lot more comedic value in it. So, although the world doesn't think it's a good movie, I'm sorry, man, but that was like my jam. And it's just like Rocky IV. Everybody thinks that's like a joke, like so over the top. But man, I probably watched that just as much, and it's not as good as Rocky 1. Or 2 even, so when you're a kid, that stuff, though, that doesn't matter, like how good something is. And we all know that when we grow up, we hold our nostalgic value for it. So to me, Conan the Destroyer is still amazing. But, so that was like the early ones. And then I literally probably watched every Arnold movie in the theater from, I'll say easily from maybe Total Recall or Terminator 2 on. So I think those were the 2 points. I saw every single one in the theater. It changed my life with bodybuilding because, as you can see right here, this book behind me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding. I got into that. And so the movie Pumping Iron, I know you saw Pumping Iron, right?
I only saw clips. I ain't see the whole thing, though.
Oh, dude. It was on, like, Netflix a while ago. I should have said something. You have to watch Pumping Iron because it's actually like a documentary, but it's sort of scripted, barely though, and it's all based on his last Mr. Olympia. And the shirt I have on, this is a special Arnold shirt. Arnold is numero uno. That is the shirt Arnold wore after he won his 6th Mr. Olympia. He won 6 in a row, and this is the shirt he put on. Exactly the color here, the collar, and there's colors on the arms here. the same color, and it's so you know, it's just, to me, I had to have it when I saw it. But yeah, I mean, so you're talking to a guy who knows Arnold inside and out in a very straight guy kind of way, and and I just I love the whole thing, and I can't wait to sort of touch on and explore every movie here.
All right, man. Well, hey, speaking of that, let's get into the movies then.
Well, wait, what was your experience? Like, what age did you start, and what were your jams? Like, what were your first 3 big Arnold movies that you probably killed?
Oh my, well, here's the thing. Long time ago, long time ago. I mean, like dark ages ago. You know, yeah, we had this tape. Yeah, tape's gone. I wore it up. But we had this tape, and it had Conan the Barbarian, Rocky 4, and at that time, Howling 2.
Halloween 2?
No, yeah, Howling. Yeah, Howling.
Oh, Howling.
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Yeah. At that time, you know, years later, it got taped over with Batman Returns. But
I'm gonna have to say that's a fail.
no, it wasn't my decision. Okay, I wanted to get Batman Returns, but my mom, she didn't like Howling 2, so she said that I could tape over it. My mom didn't like the movie. My dad did, though.
I like how you wouldn't spend $2 for another blank tape.
Hey, you want to know something funny though? You know, a long time ago, before I tipped over Howling 2,
Right.
they tried to get Terminator on that tape, but it wasn't the movie wasn't it wasn't short enough. So yeah,
Like
the part
84 minutes, and it's too much.
yeah, the part when Reese was having his the flashback scene, he war and the Terminator come in, he shoots up everything, and Sarah Connor, photo was destroyed in the fire. Yeah. I think after that, the tape just cut off. So,
oh wow. Jesus. I was wondering who that guy was. Who was that evil Terminator? Like, I always wished when I was a kid that they made a movie off of that guy. Like, I just want to see like a real hardcore evil Terminator, and that guy who kicks in the door, and then he starts shooting, and John Connor's looking, and you can see his eyes light up. I always wanted to continue that hardcore dark thing, and unfortunately well, I guess we'll get into it later, but the movies never really brought it there. Like, once they went big time with part 2, it always seemed like it had to be it never got gritty again. I think they tried with the Terminator Salvation, but that's another story. But it was even in the daylight, so even then, it just didn't have that thing. But whatever. Okay, let's get into Arnold.
Okay, yeah, okay. But yeah, when I was watching that tape though, but I was watching Conan a lot. I was watching Rocky 4 a lot, and then Howling 2, a lot of nakedness in there. I wasn't watching that a lot at that time. So,
right. It's funny how warped that part of the tape got though, with the naked girl. Your mom could tell you were watching it too much.
Right.
Exactly. Like, we're recording over this. Anything else? Batman. Yeah, okay, let's go. The Catwoman's at least fully clothed. I'll trust him with this.
Yeah, she don't like silver dating. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, no, that was really my start. I was watching. I remember watching. I think I was watching Terminator I didn't see the whole thing. I don't remember much, but I remember, the ending of the movie. My dad, he was watching it, and I was watching with him. I was, little boy sitting on the floor, and I was watching. I remember the ending when Sarah, she was crawling away, and then she trapped Terminator, but the Terminator was still trying to get her. He was about to break her neck, but she pushed that button. You Terminator, fucker! Boom.
She pulled that bar. When I was a kid, I always remember her pulling the bar out of her leg.
Yeah.
And here we are. We got our Terminator glasses on. I'll be back.
You know what? That's something we should do, though. We should do that. We should do this whole thing in our Arnold voices. Okay, yeah, because Arnold, he started his career off in the '60s, doing bodybuilding, and that was his thing. He was going at it, from Germany and all the way over to United States. He was going at it, bodybuilding, killing it, every single competition, Mr. World, Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe, man.
He started winning Mr. Olympias in 1970, I think.
Yeah, every single title. Yeah, every single title. Yeah.
Oh, real quick, if anybody's a big Arnold fan, if you're watching this just because of this, there's this book here. It's called Arnold, the Education of a Bodybuilder. I don't know if it's going to focus, but you can still hear what I said, right? So basically, it's a book that he wrote. That's him in 1964. It's a book that he wrote right after he won that 6th Mr. Olympia and stuff like that. And it's basically the story of his life in terms of like getting into. Here's him posing for 2 guys in jail because he used to visit prisons, and he would do pose offs for them because they thought it would inspire those guys to do something positive. And actually, one of his posing routines in prison are in the movie Pumping Iron. But this book, anyway, it's called, like I said, Arnold, the Education of a Bodybuilder. If you guys want to read about his whole origins of bodybuilding, and it's a great story. I read it like 3 or 4 times now, and it's very short. You can read it in a week. And yeah, definitely get that, and it shows you how to work out. It'll get you into working out big time, and you'll love it. So yeah, so like you said, he was bodybuilding at an early age.
Yeah. Simply, since that's what guys in prison do all day anyway. They hit the yard and they work out.
They eat, masturbate, and work out.
Some of them read books.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the library, read books. Yeah,
I would.
But yeah, man, he's the man though. He's the man, inspiration. I mean, hey, watching that tape though, for me, Schwarzenegger and Stallone on the same tape, that got me into bodybuilding. I mean, seeing those 2 guys looking like actual superheroes.
Yeah.
And I grew up
the first generation to look like it instead of just act like it.
Yeah, I grew up watching superheroes. So, seeing Superman, Batman, and everybody else on the Super Friends, and those shows, seeing them, and then you get to see these 2 guys, beef jacked up, yeah, boy. So yeah, Schwarzenegger looking bigger than Stallone.
Oh God, yeah, Stallone was a regular guy compared to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Stallone, he was changing his body in every single role anyway. But I'm not getting into that because we're talking about Arnold right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. After he retired from bodybuilding, and yes, he retired. Yeah, after bodybuilding, wait. After bodybuilding, and then he got into acting, and then. And then his first movie back in 1970 was Hercules in New York.
Dude, I have that movie.
Yeah, Hercules in New York, where they didn't even use his name or voice. Okay.
Yeah, they called him Arnold Strong, and they had an overdub. But once he became, obviously gigantic, you could easily get the copy of his real voice. they cap it or whatever. So I have that if you want, I'll give it to you. I don't know if you have one, but I have Hercules in New York. It was a VHS tape. I don't think they ever made a DVD. So back in the mid 2000s, they've created DVD burners. So you put the tape in one thing and it goes into the DVD burner, and you just make DVDs of your VHS tapes that you want preserved, like family videos or whatever. So I did that with all these rare things. That was one of them, man. So yeah, Hercules in New York. It's actually, believe it or not, it's if you're into Arnold, you'll be along for the ride. It's absolutely ridiculous and all this stuff. He goes to New York. His dad cast him to Earth because he was so disobedient, and he comes to New York and he like throws people around every time he's fighting with them or whatever the case. And
his dad being Zeus, by the way.
What is it?
His dad being Zeus, by the way.
Yeah. His dad is Zeus, and he throws like a lightning bolt at him too. It's funny. It's like a cardboard one, and he hooks up with a pretty hot chick. Her face ain't all that great, but she has a nice body, and her dad's there, and Arnold doesn't even care. He's like hitting on her all the time, and it's actually a funny and good movie. You'll like it. I mean, it's interesting. So, if you haven't seen it,
well, I've seen it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I remember a long time ago, my dad, he was watching it. I guess he happened to change the channel. He saw Arnold, but he didn't hear Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he might have heard the overdub guy, right?
Yeah. He called me in the room. He called me in the room. He told me to listen to Arnold's voice. And so.
What was it like? Was it good?
Yeah.
Horrible. Was it good?
Yeah. What? His voice?
The overdub.
Yeah. No. It was bad. I mean, jeez. I think I were trying to imitate it.
He was imitating Arnold, but with less of an accent.
Right. Yeah. He was I'm fine. Something like that. Everything. Everything Arnold was saying. He was saying, but he was saying in his own voice. Yeah. But yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. Oh man. Oh man. I tell you though. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so bad. It's good though, right? Well, no, not the overdub, but the movie itself, right?
Yeah, the movie is pretty good though. I like watching the movie. As a matter of fact, I think it was last summer. El Rey Network, they show Hercules in New York, and they show the version that we originally intended to see it in, with Arnold's actual voice and his actual name. So, yeah, I saw two versions of the same movie, so cool. It was good enough for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But yep. He started off, that was his first acting movie, though. That was his acting debut. And then, after that, he did a movie that I never heard of.
What's that? Is it Stay Hungry?
Yeah, Stay Hungry. Yeah. Back in 1976, our second movie. It was a movie called Stay Hungry, and I played a man named Joe Santo. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it for the first time about 3 years ago. He's barely in it. It's about Jeff Bridges, and I think the chick from Dusty or Smokey and the Bandit, whatever her name is, she's sort of famous. Or she was? Yeah. I think it's her. And it's even Arnold's parts are not it's almost as if they just put him in there to have like a freak show circus act kind of thing. Like he did a lot of bodybuilding stuff. He was a bodybuilder in the movie, and he had a couple significant scene, I suppose, but it's nothing. Like, let's put it this way: I'll never watch it again. But I'm not going to say it was the worst thing I ever saw.
Yeah, kind of like me with Dark Knight Rises. I'll never watch that again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nothing more to say that because I've never seen the movie. And
Yeah, there's not much to say about it. Oh, I
yeah,
think her name is Sally Field. I think that's the girl's name. I think.
yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's her
Oh,
name.
it
Yeah.
is? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep, Sally Field. Yeah, she was in Smokey and the Bandit with Burt Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. And then his third film. In 1977. His third film, it wasn't really a film, it was more of a documentary. And we just mentioned it. It's called Pumping Iron.
Yeah, a must watch, man. It was on, like I said, Netflix. I don't think it is anymore. Guys, watch Pumping Iron. If you're a fan of Arnold, just to see him at his max. Like, he was known as the strongest, biggest jack dude in the world. That's why you even know him in movies. So at least watch him at his peak. It's important.
I'll tell you, that movie is it's a great documentary. Lou Ferrigno, the TV Hulk. Many of you kids out there don't know who he is because the Hulk is computer generated mocap.
Yeah, there's like three Hulks. Who's the middle guy? Like Edward Norton?
Edward Norton, the second Hulk, Eric Bana, the first Hulk, and right now we got Mark Ruffalo, who is killing it in these movies.
Yeah, but once they put the Hulk alone, it'll probably fail again.
I don't think they'll do that. But anyway,
the Hulk can't hold his own movie. Isn't that weird? Like the dude held his own TV show, but he can't hold a damn 2-hour movie. I just don't even understand what's wrong with that character that the movies just don't work.
Actually, the dude that did it, Lou Ferrigno, he done all those Hulk movies because he was the voice of the Hulk in every single one of those movies, man.
Was he?
He was the voice of the Hulk. Yeah.
I thought he was just a security guard in one scene when they walked in the door.
Yeah, he showed up. Yeah. He showed up as a security guard in the first Hulk movie. He and Stan Lee, they were walking out of the building. Stan Lee talking about they need to beef up security, and there's a beef up guy just as a security guard walking next to him. So first Hulk movie, he was the security guard. Second Hulk movie, he was another security guard that was bribed in.
He's like King Otter
with pizza.
Security guard in Disney Goes to Hell.
That was awesome, though, seeing him there. Yeah, he is the man. Okay, Lou Ferrigno is the man. Mm-hmm. So he will always remember as the Hulk. But yeah, anyway, yep. Pumping Iron, wait. Before I really get into it, let me tell you a little fun fact. As a matter of fact, all these movies should have some fun facts and good memories that we're gonna share.
Right.
Yeah, Pumping Iron, though. Here's a little fun fact about Pumping Iron. After the whole competition and everything like that, Arnold actually went out to, when he was getting into acting, he went out to audition for a little TV show called The Incredible Hulk. And the producers did not want him because he was too small.
What? Oh, Ferrigno is actually taller. He's actually, let's see, Arnold was 6'2", 240 pounds. Ferrigno was 6'5", 275 pounds. So that does make sense.
Yeah.
For aesthetics alone.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny though. Yeah. They didn't want Arnold because he was too small in their opinion. He was too small. Mm-hmm. So who did they get? Lou Ferrigno. And here's something that's real funny. Schwarzenegger beat Ferrigno in the bodybuilding competitions. So,
well, that's in Pumping Iron.
Yeah. So, who did they get? The guy that
the loser.
The Pumping Iron, the bodybuilding champion. They didn't want him, but they wanted the guy that lost to him, and now he's remembered as a huge, larger than life character as well. I tell you, man, irony. It's a crazy thing.
The thing is, Ferrigno didn't have a polish. He wasn't even literally close to Arnold, even though they like from the regular novice eye, they were the same, but Ferrigno was taller. But man, anybody who knows anything about bodybuilding knows that Ferrigno was not even near Arnold, and it was a total joke that they were even building it up as if it was him versus him. Like everybody knew Arnold would win, but the general public just sees size with a lot of things, you know. So yeah, he's taller and he weighs more, so that's about it. Arnold, that would have been the worst thing that could have happened to the film in Hollywood if Arnold Schwarzenegger got stuck doing the Hulk stuff. Like that would have been the worst thing for all of us. We wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't be talking to you motherfuckers right now.
Right. Why does that sound so familiar? Wow. Okay. Inside joke, you know, if you...
Yeah, no, thank God you got that. I was wondering if you got that joke.
If you guys are into podcasting, check out the Skeleton Crew.
I would be talking to you motherfuckers right now. Show me on Facebook. It's so great. Oh, boy.
It's the truth, too.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been. I'm glad I kept you on Facebook. If anything, my life intervened with you to keep you on Facebook. Great. I'm sure you're happy about that.
Man, you guys are the most entertaining thing I ever listened to. All throughout the years, man. I tell you.
Thank you.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, looking forward to every Skeleton Crew show that comes out, man. Even the last one y'all did, y'all was crazy.
Oh, thanks.
Great,
Yeah, that was the funnest one.
great show though. Yeah, talk about some real good 90s art. The Faculty, damn. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, boy. Yeah. 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 I'm getting to that.
Are you gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me that after Pumping Iron, the next thing was Conan the Barbarian?
Actually, no, it wasn't. You know, he was still in the 70s. You know, okay. You know, after Pumping Iron, and then 1979, another movie called The Villain.
What?
Yep.
The Villain? I never heard of that one.
Yeah, The Villain. Yep.
We gotta look it up.
Yeah, we gotta look that up because I never heard of it either. But yeah. And then he did another movie. In 1980, he did another movie called another movie in 1980. He did the Jane Mansfield story. Now, anybody that don't know who Jane Mansfield is, yeah, she was an actress. You know, back in the 1950s, you know, there was a nice little slew of not a number of slew, nice little trifecta of the blonde, busty actress and Jane Mansfield. Besides for Marilyn Monroe and Mimi Van Doren, there was Jane Mansfield, and she was the one of the first ladies to bare their boobs on screen. So,
oh wow, good.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know.
We owe her a debt of gratitude.
Oh yeah. And here's something else that's really interesting. Another fun fact. You know, Jane Mansfield, you know, she had a daughter named Mariska Hargitay, and guess what TV show she's on? Law and Order, SVU.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what J-Lo was on?
Jennifer Lopez, she's on another cop show on NBC called Shades of Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you've seen that.
Naked.
Yeah. But here's something. Yeah, but you know, in this movie, the Jane Mansfield story, you know, Schwarzenegger played a guy named Mickey Hargitay. Now, No, I should have clicked on the name, but I'm guessing that Mickey Hargitay was Mariska Hargitay's daddy.
Oh, okay. Wow,
So,
that must have been. And no wonder why they don't sell that on anything to somebody to watch it. Yeah, let's watch Arnold as Mariska Hargitay's dad.
yeah, probably a TV movie. But okay, after that, things changed.
Now we get to the big stuff.
Things changed. Yep. In 1982, my life changed forever because I did a movie named Conan the Barbarian.
Wow.
Things changed, Jack.
Well, could I just say that it's interesting because if anybody grew up on Conan the Barbarian, they did it with the VHS tape. Now, I don't know if you know, but
Like me. You know, it was
well, okay, so have you moved on, though, from there? Have you got into the Blu-ray or DVD?
Yep.
Okay, so do realize, of course, that there's like an extra 10 minutes, or like not 10 minutes, but, 7 or something minutes that is not in the original, and it's jarring to watch it, and it changes the entire ending and shit like that. Like, it's really... I'll be honest with you. I have a friend of mine. You saw Robin, my friend, right? She posted sometime.
Robin. Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's into the changes. It's just very jarring for me, man, because I grew up on this. I watched it like 50 times. And I've seen it the way I see it all the time. So I've probably only watched, it's a sad thing I'm going to admit, but the Blu-ray looks amazing, but I've probably only seen it 2 or 3 times. It's just so weird, but supposedly what Robin said was that it really fleshes out the story of Thulsa Doom, who is Arnold's father. Not really. I mean, it's funny. Like this guy, James Earl Jones, is everybody's father all of a sudden in the late 70s, 80s. But
82. You know,
when does Star Wars 2 come out?
82. Return of the Jedi came out, but
the same year?
No. In 1980, that was Empire Strikes Back, and that's when Darth Vader revealed to Luke that he father. Yep.
Yeah, so now he's Conan's father, but he's not really. We all know that Conan's father.
No, he wasn't his father in the movie. No.
Yeah, he just said
because he said, my son. Obviously, he's his father. No,
it's a father figure. He thinks because he let Arnold live.
He was recruiting. He was trying to recruit him in the at the end of the movie. Yeah. My child, you come to me, my son. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then Arnold lops his head off.
To let you flow.
Yeah.
Gone. You could never be.
Come, my child. That is strength. That is something. I forgot what he said.
Yeah, what will you world be without me, my son?
The hand that wields it. Yeah, there are so many amazing lines. Obviously, the big line of Conan is, "What is the true meaning of life, Conan? The lamentation of women. The something.
Yeah, Conan. What is the meaning of life? Yeah. Your enemies, you don't driven before you, and hit the lamentation of the women.
That's it.
Yeah, that is good.
That is good. Yeah, we should get a tattoo that says that.
Conan the Barbarian. I asked my nephew a long time ago, who do you think is the deadliest warrior? Conan the Barbarian or Matthias, the Scorpion King? You know what this fool said?
The Scorpion King.
Why? Because of this guy right here?
Yeah.
Really? This guy right here? Because that's the Scorpion King? That's your hero, yeah. Yeah, that's your hero, kid. But for me, I picked Conan. Conan.
It's funny.
Okay.
It's funny you compare the two.
Yeah, dude was a pit fighter, okay? He was a pit fighting gladiator, and he took out everybody.
Well, it's funny you say that because a lot of people always say that The Rock should have taken over the Terminator role. Like, he should have been, they should have progressed instead of just keep on, dragging Arnold out of, blowing the, like they say, blowing the dust off of Arnold and bringing him back out, trotting him out for another Terminator, at his age in his 60s and stuff. They said that they should have just had The Rock. They should have progressed forward because The Rock would have been the perfect Terminator after Arnold. But so it's funny that you compare the two. Yeah, I like The Scorpion King. I thought it was a good movie. Believe it or not, I haven't watched it in 10 years, but I thought it was good when I saw it.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched it. I owned the movie. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, not The Rock. The Rock is in the ring, and we don't see him in the ring no more. But yeah, Dwayne Johnson, he did have his hand in doing a Terminator-like role. If you've seen the movie Faster, then yeah, there you go. That guy, he was the human Terminator, okay? He never stopped. He kept on moving. He kept on going. Yeah. Huh. So yeah. And he barely said anything in the movie too. So yeah, he was the human Terminator. Yeah. Check that movie out, Faster. Yeah. Yep. Craziness. But yeah, and the extended Conan though. Yeah, I got that. I got the DVD. I got the double pack. So I got Conan and Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah, I bought them separately for $15 each, but I got them both on Blu-ray.
Yep. Yeah, I got but that double pack I got, it has the extended version, only the extended version, and good thing I remember they
don't. I guess what I was driving to is that they don't release the regular version anymore. Like I actually went through the lengths of buying the VHS off of eBay and putting it on DVD, but then I felt like, well, now I'm not going to see in high definition, and I'm going to be dead pretty soon. So I want to see these things in high definition because it's like being there and stuff like that. So I'm having like a mental battle, and then I'm saying also, why don't I just open up? I mean, I do love the movie, so a little bit more of it can't hurt me, right? I mean, I know it's jarring to my brain, but at the same time, just like say, oh, cool, I'm getting now. I'm like peeking behind the curtain of what happened when I wasn't there before, So like I'm trying to like make myself understand that this is better, and it's like a whole thing. I'm actually I always go through an Arnold kick, and I blast through like almost every movie he's done. The major ones that you can actually buy. And I'm going to do that pretty soon because I haven't done it in about 2.5 years now. So it's coming up, man. So I'm going to watch it again, and I'll appreciate it, I'm sure.
Yeah, man. I tell you, yeah, that was the that was the pinnacle of his success right there. Yeah, that movie made him a star,
Yeah.
I mean, with Hercules and Hungry and Iron and Villain, and this TV movie of Jane Mansfield. This was just him going in as a struggling working actor.
Yeah.
But when he got into Conan, when they picked him as Conan, well, first of all, he had to lose weight because he couldn't wield a sword. So
he couldn't wield a sword.
Yeah. He couldn't wield a sword as well. With the muscles he had, so he had to shed some pounds to get his mobility much more fluid once he with my swords. Yeah, that's not a fun fact for you kids.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, as big as he was large in that movie too. And
yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, he was still big, but I couldn't imagine him in Pumping Iron running around with whipping a sword around like he was.
Jeez, wow! I tell you, yeah, that dude, he was large. I mean, I think that was the largest I ever seen him because I haven't seen Pumping Iron. But
well, yeah, it was the closest to his bodybuilding days, sure.
But yeah, man, I tell you, he was shedding the weight, and then after that, before I move forward, anything else I want to say about Conan the Barbarian besides the fact that the extended version is it is a little bit jarring. I tell you, the the ending, you know, when I was listening to the commentary, you know, John Milius, the director of Conan the
Oh
Barbarian,
wow.
and Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing commentary on that movie, and Arnold, he didn't even know that the ending was the ending in the extended version. You know, he didn't know if that
You know
was
what happened?
original. Yeah, he didn't know that if that was original or not. You know, so yeah, you know, yeah, he asked John Milius, and Milius told him that this is the extended version. Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
did.
weird. Yeah, it's very weird. You know what's weird about it? I don't even mind it, but why not give us a choice? You know, man, it's the damn Blu-ray at this point. Let us click director's cut or original theatrical.
Yeah, but I tell you, that was real cool though. You know, it's real cool to watch watch two different
Yeah.
versions of the movie. You know, that's real cool. I like that though. I like that. You know, I like to know the fact that there's another version of a movie out there that I've never seen before. You know, like Rocky V. You know,
Is there another version of Rocky 5?
There is. Stallone would never release it because he don't like that movie, but there is though. You know, you can find it. You can find 10 chapters on YouTube. You know, the footage is is tracking and everything like that. But there are some deleted scenes. There are like 10 deleted scenes that you can find of Rocky V on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and at least one scene, one or two scenes they could at least put in the movie. I mean, there was a nice little romantic scene between Rocky and Adrian, and
Yeah, because there are none in the real movie.
yeah, because they could have put that in the movie. I mean, Rocky, he just got bankrupt, and I guess Adrian was trying to make him feel better.
Oh yeah, did she do it?
Yeah. No sex scene, but it was this was a nice little lead up to some nice little sexy time. Yeah. So yeah, it was a Balboa tradition, I guess she was calling it. But yeah, that was a nice little scene, and then the opening of the movie, definitely R-rated opening. I mean,
him being naked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you read the comments. Right no, I ain't talking about the shower. I'm talking about the opening credits. That opening the movie, the opening credits. People in the comments liked that opening better because not only you saw it in color, but you saw a lot of bloodiness going on. Okay,
Oh yeah.
Rocky getting hit, blood coming out of his mouth. Draco getting hit, blood coming out of his mouth. That's no freeze frame. It was nicely done. I like that. I like it. I'm not even into liking deleted scenes. There's a reason why there are deleted scenes, but there's a reason why there's some scenes that should be in the movie.
Right.
So yeah, man. The opening of the movie and the final fight scene, Rocky and Tommy.
Tommy Gunn.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy Gunn, you want to fight? Get married.
Yeah, that fight was a lot different than the fight that we got now. A lot different. Okay, I mean, with Tommy
was punching him in the stomach.
Yeah, but Tommy threw that first punch at Rocky. Rocky was still wearing his hat. But Tommy threw that punch, Rocky's hat flew right off. I mean, it looked a little bit funny, but the first punch Tommy threw, boom, and Rocky's he turned his hat flew right off. But yeah, it was it's a little bit funny, but it was a little bit oh my god, that's a little shocking moment there.
Right.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, you gotta look for it though. You gotta look for it. That was that's I don't know if you can still find it, but you gotta look for it. Rocky V, the alternate movie basically. Scenes. Okay, enough for Stallone. Why am I talking about him? Well, maybe because he's my
what did they do with Stallone Day?
You know what? I don't think I want to do that because Stallone got more movies than Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he got more and they're not as good.
But yeah, I not want to get into
And we're still
Stallone.
on Conan.
I not want to get into Stallone because I did movie reviews on Sylvester Stallone's films. Somewhere in the back. Check them out in the archives. They're there. I might do Rocky. I might do
Yeah, you should do the Rockies at least.
You know what? I'm thinking about doing all the Rocky films in one video, like what I'm doing right now with all the Schwarzenegger films. But yeah, at least that video will be less shorter. Because this is all Arnold. This is all
we are getting way too detailed. We have to zip through these, and that's unfortunate. Maybe we'll just talk like the Micro Machines guy, and we'll get this done.
Yeah. Okay, enough with the Conan the Barbarian. The next movie I've done in 1984 was another movie, a sequel to Conan the Barbarian, and it's called Conan the Destroyer.
And actually, he shot that when he was supposed to be shooting Terminator, and he made James Cameron wait to do Terminator because, any normal person would say, oh, what are you, an idiot? Why would you choose Conan the Destroyer, a movie hardly anybody likes, over Terminator? But at the time, we didn't know. James Cameron was a nobody, and Arnold already had major success with Conan, and people would love to see a sequel. Like I said, I love Conan the Destroyer. There's not much to say that I already didn't say. We have a lot to get through anyway, but I love it. It's more lighthearted. It's more humor, and it's more action packed in the sense, it's less storytelling, more about wizards and battles and betrayal and monsters. Like the end where he rips the horn off the mon. It's all this stuff. It's amazing, though. It's like a great movie. I love it, and I'm so glad he made it. God, it changed my life. Like I said, I watched it every single day when I was a kid. So I am all for Conan the Destroyer, man. I love both of them. I think they're great compliments. And the only sad thing is that at the end of Conan the Destroyer, they leave this thing where he's going to make another Conan when he's older and stuff, and it never friggin' happened. And we're talking 1984 or something. We're already 30 years beyond that. And nothing, dude. And I heard hints of a new Conan that is supposed to be, he's a king at this point or whatever, and he's supposed to be based off of the ending of that one. But I don't know.
I read a recent report that King Conan is going to be delayed even further because the writer of the movie, I guess he got a thumbs down on the way he wrote the movie, because he wrote the movie like Unforgiven. Unforgiven is a Clint Eastwood film. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. He came back into westerns, his bread and butter, when he was a young man, and he did a movie called Unforgiven, and he played this old cowboy, and this old sheriff. He's slower on the draw and everything like that, and he's being overrun by these young cowboys here, and Eastwood directed it. He won an Oscar for his directing of the movie, so that's a real good movie. So
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, man. The way that the writer of this movie, King Conan, he wanted to do it like Unforgiven, Conan being, the old warrior that slower, not much in shape,
Right.
and he being overrun by young up and comers.
Then he comes back and shows them old school.
Yep, but it's been delayed even further,
That sucks, man.
Boy,
I mean, he's nearing death at this point, we're going into the 70s here. I mean, I would literally be like, dude, we have to make, how good can Arnold look anymore? Him even working out at this point. Let's just say, because we all heard about how he got into tremendous shape for Terminator 3. How he could never do that again, dude. That was like 2002 or 4 or whatever. and he could never do that again.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah.
I went around it, yeah. But yeah, he could never do that again.
Hey, you seen that? You seen that prank video that Arnold was he was dressed as this guy, a bad disguise. You know, you can easily tell that he's Arnold. But yeah, he had like a hat and fake mustache, and he was going around. Yeah, he's going around telling people how to do the exercise the right way. You know, he go around the gym, and you know, pretty much training people, and the person recognized him. Oh my God!
Yeah, when he ran around the Gold's gyms because that's where he started. That's where in Pelvic Island you'll see that the famous gym that they all worked out in is Gold's Gym in Venice Beach, California.
Yeah, that's a real good prank video. I like that. You know.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like about 3-4 years ago. That video. That was good.
Yeah. I mean, hey, how cool would that be though? I mean, yeah,
dude, I would never stop talking. I'd still be talking to him right now. I would be talking to you motherfuckers right now. I'd still be with Arnold.
Yeah, man. yeah, man. How cool would that be? You get to say that you worked out in the same gym Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God.
And not only that, but Arnold gave you tips on how you get the curl. I mean,
dude, I exercised my muscle fibers while Arnold Schwarzenegger was in 50-foot radius. I wouldn't even know. I don't even. I'd probably ask him to autograph like my back shoulder here, and I'll just have it tattooed in.
Yeah,
like that's how amazed I would be.
Yeah, come on, you're doing it wrong. Keep pumping.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing cheating curls. Stop cheating. Come on. You want to grow. Let's go.
Yeah, I was watching him on Facebook Live, and he was working out in the gym, and people people typing in, they're asking questions and stuff like that, and the guy filming, he's following Arnold around, and Arnold, Arnold, he's in the zone. Okay, he is working out. Okay, I mean, not only that, but he is really stretching the chest,
right.
moving out. Yeah, he is really getting all those muscles working, those muscles, those tendons. He is really getting all of them working, and he is stretching it out. Yeah, and people are asking questions like that. Since you got really interrupted me. Yeah. He answered a few questions here and there. Yeah, somebody asked him, do a line from Conan, and he did the line, crush your enemies, steal them before you. Yeah.
What's elimination? Having sex with him?
Yeah. Elimination. Yeah, that's their old face.
Remember he had sex with a witch?
Oh my God! Yeah. He got her talking all right.
And coincidentally, I had sex with a witch too.
Woo!
You can replace W with a B. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, I had a sex with a witch too. Yeah.
So wait. So we did. No wait. After Conan the Destroyer has to be Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminator is next, right?
Oh wait a minute! Wait. With Conan the Destroyer, here's another fun fact of Conan the Destroyer. Yeah. The monster, Dragos, the dreaming guy, at the end of the movie, obviously it was a guy in a suit, right?
Right.
A big rubber suit, right? Now, here's a fun fact. The guy that was in that suit was Andre the Giant.
Get out of here.
Yes, it was, Jack. Yes, it was.
What?
Yeah, uncredited. Yeah, he was uncredited in the movie, but it was Andre the Giant inside that suit. So
wait, you might be right because there's a picture of Andre and Will Chamberlain and Arnold.
It was in a costume too, right?
No. So that means it might have been. It really was him.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that picture on you posted it on the
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it. I liked it and commented on it. Yeah.
That was Andre the Giant?
Yeah, 2 giants and 1 god. Yeah, that's the.
That makes this movie a million times. See, guys, You cannot deny that Conan the Destroyer is awesome.
Yeah, if you don't believe me, check out this YouTube channel. Oliver Harper, his retrospective reviews. Okay, yeah, check out Oliver Harper retrospective reviews.
All right.
And he did a retrospective review on Conan the Destroyer.
You liked it?
Oh yeah, he liked it. Yeah, he
Good.
it wasn't as good as Conan the Barbarian in his opinion.
Right. Well, yeah. Technically, it's not. I don't think anyone thinks so, but yeah.
He laid everything down in detail. He even talked about the behind the scenes stuff, like Andre the Giant as the dreaming god, and talked about the music in the movie. I tell you, he mapped out everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very in depth. Yeah, check him out. Yeah. He did reviews on Terminator films too. Not Genesis, not yet anyway, but he did a review. Yeah. Well, actually, he did a podcast review on Genesis, but not a video. His usual bread and butter. The video of the retrospective review on Terminator Genesis. He had not done that yet, but I'm sure he will since he did all the other Terminator films, 1, 2, 3, and Salvation. Okay, yeah, enough of the Conan films. Yep, his next movie, also in 1984, and it was Conan.
Conan.
Also in 1984, it was The Terminator. And this movie really got him blown up. Okay, it really shot him into superstardom, and he never came down.
Do you know that he was supposed to play the role of Kyle Reese? He was there to be the hero.
Yeah, he wanted to.
Yeah, if you the Skeleton Crew, our group page, I posted the video of him and James Cameron talking about it. And he read for that. James Cameron knew he was reading for that. They had lunch together, and they were both being too polite to go, dude, you're the Terminator. And Arnold was too polite to go, James, I'm not Kyle Reese, man. I should be the friggin' Terminator, dude. So they were both being too polite about it. And as soon as they left each other, they went to their own people. And Arnold said, listen, Terminator, make it happen. Cameron said to his people, Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, forget whoever, whatever. He's not going to be Kyle Reese. And, man, Kyle Reese is amazing, dude. Michael Biehn, right?
Michael Biehn, yeah. I love that guy. Yeah, he
is such a great guy, man. I have seen so many movies with him lately. I just saw Terminator. He was in Terminator 2, if you watch the director's cut. He's in Aliens 2. He's in Cherry Fall. There's so many cool movies that he's in. And, man, he is just so sincere, and he has a way of drawing you in. And that's what Kyle Reese had to do, man. You got to draw Sarah Connor in. You got to have her believe this absolutely nutty story. Oh, hi, I'm from the future, and I'm here to help you. Like anybody's been like, yeah, okay, dude. And immediately call the police. But I think the one thing that sold it to Sarah was the idea that, a guy is shooting at you and stuff, and he shot how many people in the club that he's punching through a windshield. Like, it's not that hard to sell her on the idea, I suppose. And that's good that they kind of we moved on from that. You don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to sell her the idea. It seemed crazy in the beginning, and she bit his hand, and she goes, "You're from the future too, right?" And he goes, "Right." And she goes, "Okay." She goes to get out, and then she bites his hand. Like, they put that element in there, but it's not major. But man, so many amazing iconic scenes. Even Arnold buying guns in that movie is amazing. I remember when I was a kid and Terminator 2 came out, I remember I used to go home and I kept watching Terminator 1 as if it was part 2. Like, I was so excited about part 2 that I tried to watch 1 and act like I'm watching part 2. I was a weird, when you're a kid, I was 11. because it was 1991, so you can't hold me accountable. But it was just like so amazing, and Terminator 1 never loses its charm, man. It is friggin' badass. James Cameron has always been the man.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, with Kyle Reese, yeah. In that situation, Sarah, she had to believe something he's saying. I mean, yeah, dude getting put down every time. Kyle Reese, he got a 12-gauge shotgun. He's blasting the Terminator. Terminator going down. Terminator's getting back up. Sarah's seeing this.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, when Terminator got blasted through the window, he's got to be dead, right?
Right.
Kyle Reese saying, "Come with me."
Well, no, wait, didn't he blow up? Didn't he do something like he shot a gas tank out of a car and it blew up right on Arnold? Because I believe when he put his fist through the window, wasn't his hair already spiky, like it was singed already?
Yeah.
So she saw that.
Yeah, his back was smoking, his hair was spiked up. Yeah,
A little known fact, they actually put acid on Arnold Schwarzenegger. They would drip a certain type of acid on his clothes to make them smoke. He said that was the absolute worst part of making that movie. Nothing else. Take any other action, stunt scenes, whatever. He said nothing was as bad as the crap they poured on his clothes to make them smoke.
Well, you saw the look on his face before he punched through the windshield. Yeah, you could tell that that acid was really affecting him because he got a good effect of the smoke. But but that look on his face, I mean,
right.
Terminator shows some emotion there.
Terminator
shows some human emotion. You're not supposed to see that, so But yeah, I tell you,
12-gauge autoloader, laser sighting. Hey, pal, only what you say.
Dick
plasma rifle with a 40-watt range. Dude, that is the most amazing scene.
He goes selling him those guns, man.
He said, "I'm gonna close early," and he puts his bullet. And he goes, "Hey, you can't do that." And he goes, "Wrong." Amazing.
Sarah Connor. Yes.
Sarah Connor.
That's all he needs to hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go back to the phone book.
I'll tell you though, I feel sorry for that truck though. That's a message. That's a message for you kids. Never leave your toys in the street.
Oh, that truck. Hey, I had that truck. I actually had that exact truck. I had a gold one and a dark blue one of that. I don't know like what it was, but my godfather used to buy them for me. I remember I was a kid. I was like, wow, that's the truck I had. I had that exact thing. Is that weird?
Yeah. You didn't even out in the street, did you?
No, I didn't leave in the street.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that toy truck, man. Yeah. Got crushed. Oh. Yeah, I'll tell you though, yeah, that movie, yeah. And just think. That movie was conceived out of a dream. Okay.
That's what he said.
Yeah, James Cameron had a dream of a giant mechanic nightmare rising out from the ashes of fire.
Yeah.
That was his dream. And when he woke up, he put pen to paper and wrote Terminator right there.
Yep.
That was it, man, But hey, the same thing happened to Wes Craven, He had dreams about
Freddy Krueger, right?
Yeah, he had dreams, and next thing you know, we got Nightmare on Elm Street, and there's no Freddy behind me. Yeah. No Jason either, but hey, shit.
He changed things. I'm not a big fan of Freddy or his movies. Like I like 2 or 3 of them, but you can't deny the iconic character of
Yeah, Terminator. Yeah, man. I tell you, yeah. You have a dream, and then you put it on paper. And next thing you know, you got an empire of just pure. I'm not even gonna say pure gold because Terminator is not gold no more. It's a fucking diamond.
It's platinum, baby.
Huge diamond. That's what it is, man. And it's still, it's still polished, even though people don't want to see it polished no more.
Oh, wait, by the way, if you're making the Terminator, I'm one of these losers who double dip and stuff like that. Like, I'll continue to buy any version they put out of something as long as if I read certain websites that I go to, like blue-ray.com and stuff, and I see it's a major upgrade or whatever, I'll double dip and stuff. So I bought Terminator a couple times on Blu-ray. I bought Predator a couple times on Blu-ray, and I ended up regretting it because the newer one was worse than the original. There's a whole thing, but the Terminator, the last, I don't mean tin box versions or old cover versions or whatever they do, but like there's one Terminator version that, dude, you could see every pore in Arnold's face, and it looks amazing, dude. I wish I could tell you guys which one it was. I don't know. Just look it up. Look at the reviews on blue-ray.com. Look at all the Terminator reviews, and you'll know that the highest video rating, that's the one you should pick up.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Schwarzenegger, yeah, he wanted to be Kyle Reese, but, and guess who they wanted to be? Guess who they wanted to play Terminator?
Who?
They wanted O.J. Simpson to play the Terminator.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but,
Yeah, he eventually got to live it out.
Yeah, sorry, OJ, but you're not gonna be the Terminator on screen, but you will be a Terminator in real life. But that'll be 10 years down the road.
Yeah.
For
he
you.
was like, Ron Goldman, yes. Nicole Brown. I'm Nicole. Why are you asking me this? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he's done the first one 15 times. That's a 10-second head start.
Oh my god.
He may be the juice, but he wasn't gonna catch me. Not with no knife.
He was the juice, and Arnold did juice. Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Yeah, back in his bodybuilding days. Yes, people. Arnold did juice up a little bit, but
Arnold admitted it.
That was for competition.
Listen, no one thinks Arnold didn't do steroids. I mean, no idiot on the planet thinks that. And Arnold told you. You could go on YouTube and look up Arnold Schwarzenegger steroid or whatever, and you'll see the clip. It's like 1 minute long or 2 minutes long of him admitting he took steroids. And nobody thinks he didn't. That's what you had to do in the world of bodybuilding to compete. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Like,
he was the master.
Robert Downey Jr. did coke and whatever else he did. Why? Of course, Arnold is steroids. It's so dumb to even care. I mean,
Arnold was the master manipulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told other bodybuilders that it's being gay, but it was another type of ointment that gave him a skin rash. So He stepped on some toes. He cheated a little bit to win. He was the Eddie Guerrero of bodybuilding. He lied, he cheated, he stole. Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at the time here. I think that we are only a Terminator. It almost seems like Arnold Schwarzenegger is so much larger than life that we are going to have to break this up. I bet you we could do 3 shows on Arnold Schwarzenegger. On Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Would you be willing to do 3 shows?
Maybe. We'll find out. But right now, I want to move on to Red Sonja.
Oh, can we move on from Red Sonja?
Wait a minute. 1985, Red Sonja. It was supposed to be Conan 3, but Brigitte Nielsen, that was her first role. They gave her a chance, and it didn't work out for her.
Yeah, no, I would definitely say as a major Arnold Schwarzenegger fan that movie did not work out.
Yeah, but also in 1985, I came back and then to do another movie, and it's called Commando.
Heaven on Earth. Hey, did you buy the box set at Best Buy? Where not the box set, the steel book at Best Buy? Nope. Where God, I wish I could pull it out and show you now. Well, that sounds gay. Wait, I think I can. Hold on. I think I have it right here. Yep, I got it.
Oh, boy.
All right, good. Check it out, guys.
Yeah, Commando in '85, the story of John Matrix.
This is Commando, the tin can. Listen. That's the tin can. Look at the back.
Tin can cover, huh?
It's tin can. So here's the difference. Here's the difference, though. This is the director's cut tin can. Now, you might not even know about this because I didn't know about it until I bought this tin can. And I'm the biggest Commando fan. Commando is absolute genius to me. And I've watched this movie easily over 50 times. And it's amazing. It never for a second is any less great than the last time. But the director's cut, dude, it's really awkward. Again, it's like he gets into like details about, like he's riding around that black chick, like what's her name, Dae Wong Chong or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Ray Dawn Chong. Yeah.
Yeah, she's half black, half
Tommy Chong from
Chinese. Oh, she's what's his name?
Chong. Yeah, Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong's,
daughter.
Cheech and Chong, Tommy Chong's daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. So he banged the black chick and had this girl, and she's awesome. Like she was in this, and she's in the movie Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
Yeah.
1990, and she's really good there, guys. You should really watch that. And yeah, the director's cut, dude, it's exactly like the friggin' Conan. It's so odd and jarring to see these weird scenes in here. And I gotta say, they don't really help the movie all that far along. I'm more into the regular theatrical cut. Yeah, but the Blu-ray, guys, get the Blu-ray Commando. It's amazing. It's nothing. It's like everything Rambo could be if they just wrote it that way. If they put Rambo in this exact scenario, it'd be cool too. But
Rambo, if Rambo was a real fun action movie instead of a serious action movie,
right,
it would be Commando. Yeah, definitely. As a matter of fact, check this out. The Expendables.
Right.
Arnold showed up in that movie for that. This is the first movie, by the way. The first Expendables. But Arnold showed up in that movie for that little short time.
Right.
The way that he and Stallone was shooting lines back at each other, you could tell that Stallone was not going to take that mission. You could tell he was not going to take that mission because he did not know much about the dictator on that island, and Arnold, his character, did. He know a lot about what was going on over there. Stallone didn't. So Bruce Willis, he was talking to Arnold more than he was talking to Stallone. I mean, so yeah, until Arnold said that he was busy anyway, so get this job to his friend here. He loves playing in the jungle, Before he said that, you was convinced. I was damn sure convinced that Arnold was going to take this mission. Now, if he would have took the mission, if he wasn't busy, if he wasn't governor of California at that time, you know, it would not be the Expendables. It may as well have been Commando 2, John Matrix Barrage, because
him Arnold doing the governor thing really hurt what we love.
I'll tell you something, man. I'll tell you, yeah, he would have took it. Yeah.
I hate that he did that. Because after he banged that Mexican chick who was doing his house and stuff and had that illegitimate kid, that totally... Because the only reason Arnold did the whole governorship was to eventually become president of the United States. He was going to try to override the whole thing where you got to be born in America. That they mentioned, you know, they're going to like kind of like bypass that for him and things like that. But once he did the scandal, man, god damn, that whole thing ended. So basically all that was like a friggin' 8 or 6 year waste of time for us.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, that was bad. Well, anyway, you know, you know, I wanted to cover the Expendables because that was all Arnold did in that movie. Yeah, so you know, rewinding back to 1985 with Commando. You know, Commando for me, Commando. You know, I say this every time I watch the movie. You know, every time I broadcast that on Facebook that I watch the movie. I say this every time. This movie is like a video game on easy mode with the invincibility cheat code.
Yeah, right. How come he never gets shot?
Yeah.
I know he gets the one guy throws a grenade at him, right? And his stomach is hurt.
Yeah. He took shrapnel. He took shrapnel from a exploding grenade. He's shooting grenade thrown.
Yeah, he dove.
You know, he jumped out the way, but he took the shrapnel. So, you know, you take off his gear. So, yeah, you know, that's all he got, though. You know, until you have to fight Bennett, you know. You're going to feel good.
Then Bennett starts slicing him and dicing him.
How to feel being dying, man? You're dead man, John? Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he whooped his ass with one arm. I only got one arm. You can beat me.
This is my weak arm.
Yeah,
Sonny, remember I promised to kill you last? That's right, Matrix. You did. I lied.
Yeah, he used a weak arm too. Yeah, he whooped his ass with a weak arm. Yeah.
Cook. Where's Jenny?
Yeah.
He's dying to tell you where she is while he's regurgitating blood.
That movie was awesome. Yeah, Alyssa Milano as his daughter. Who'd have thought that a cute little girl like her would grow up to be a smoking hot mom? Now.
Alyssa Milano was his daughter.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, Ray Don Chong. You know, she's funny as hell. you know, she freaking out in the car.
Oh,
and you ever see that one? You swing to the air like Tarzan. Okay, watching her freak out makes me laugh every time. Hey, here, check this out. I tweeted that, to her, and she liked it. You know, she liked that tweet. That was too funny though. I love that.
It's too much macho bullshit.
Guys, he's too much red meat. But yeah, I'll tell you, that was a great movie though. But yeah, man, Commando, 1985, one of his best films, man.
Oh yeah,
one of his best films. I mean, yeah, you got Conan, you got Terminator, and then you got Commando, one of his best. Yeah, dude climbing up. And then in 1986, I did a movie called Raw Deal.
Dude, I actually am a huge fan of Raw Deal.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I know it's one of the Arnold B movies and nobody spends a second thinking about. But
Yeah.
Raw Deal is one of my favorite movies ever, man.
Yeah, not many people know about that movie, but yeah, he's
Robert Davi's in it.
Yep. Yep.
And the dad from A Christmas Story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you though. Yeah, that movie, yeah. Yeah, he playing the sheriff. And you know,
remember that clip I posted online?
Yeah.
They wouldn't even give me a chance to get this job.
Yeah, yeah. You got the movie, did to keep me out. I would have tried to get this job. Yeah, you should.
If I get his job, the cake will make us fat. We're already fat. You think because we're in shape and blah blah blah, we're not already fat? Like, yeah, his wife was miserable. Then because he had to become a sheriff of a bumblefuck town, and then they give him a chance to be big time again. And if he did this mission or completed whatever it wasn't a mission really, but he had to do something. And like he had to break into some. Oh yeah, like his. So the dad from A Christmas Story was a director of something, and his son was shot. His son was one of the guys who, like, when a guy is going to go to trial, he watches them before they go because people try to kill people who are going to confess to too much shit. So the son gets shot, and the dad hires Arnold to find the guys who shot him. So Arnold does it, but the guy is like, a big guy around town or whatever. Look, I'm not going to deny it's a B-80s action movie. Absolutely. It means nothing in the world. It never will. Nobody ever, even the biggest Arnold fans, never mention it. That's fine. I don't give a shit about anything like that. All I'm interested in is my personal experience while I'm sitting there. And I gotta tell you guys, I love Raw Deal. I actually have a Blu-ray that is insanely rare because they never released it. They never released it in America. But here it is. Here's my Blu-ray. This is a UK. My buddy ripped it and then burned it onto a blank DVD and, give me the cover and everything. And because it has to be decoded to be able to play in our stuff because it's from the UK. Like, they never even released it in America. But that's how big I am into it that I got the Blu-ray at Raw Deal. So, yeah, big time for me, man. What do you think about that? Do you think it's just like a fall by the wayside, low-key piece of craft?
Yeah. It's a very underrated B movie. But here's the thing, if it wasn't for Arnold being in there, it would have ended up in the Cannon group.
Yeah.
Because,
if he wasn't in there, I'm sure I wouldn't think anything of it.
Yeah, check out Arnold and put in Chuck Norris because, yeah, he did a lot of movies on the Cannon group. So, yeah, that was it, That's that. That's a Raw Deal. I mean, yeah, it's a good movie. It's very underrated, but if you bypass it, then I don't blame you because nobody wouldn't.
Yeah, nobody talks about it, but in reality, we don't think you should bypass it.
Okay, yeah. Moving on. Okay, yeah. In 1987, after I married Maria Shriver, we did not have a honeymoon because I had to fly down to Mexico and film Predator. So, yep.
Predator.
1987, he did Predator, but we're not going to get into Predator because we already did. So, yeah, 87 Predator. All right, but also in 87, you're not doing 87 yet, he did another movie, a very, very interesting concept, very ahead of his time. And this movie is called, text. And this movie is called The Running Man.
Wait, check out the text real quick. I don't want to interrupt you with this video.
Yeah, this movie is called The Running Man, though.
Sorry. Yeah. The Running Man. The Running Man is a movie based off of a big-time novel, actually. And it's a big deal, and hopefully people who will like the book like to see it brought to life. Nothing like that ever works out. It's never as good, but whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I'll tell you, the Running, man, I tell you, Running Man, very, very ahead of his time because, you got a game show. These days, it's reality TV, but he had a game show that, you either win or you die. Very simple. Now, there's a movie that is very similar to The Running Man. You may know it as The Condemned, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, I don't think most people know that. The only thing they know of him is his stunner. If anybody's watching Stone Cold movies.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Running Man. Check that out, though. That's a real good movie, very ahead of its time. But yeah, that's going to be the text. But yeah, that's going to be the end of
Part one?
Yeah, it's going to be the end of part one of this review here.
Arnold's just too big, dude. Arnold is too big to gloss over, guys. We cannot possibly cover Arnold Schwarzenegger's career in 90 minutes. I mean, you are insane if you think we could. This has to be what, a 2 or 3 parter, right?
Yeah, it may be a 2 or 3 parter because we're still in the 80s here.
Yeah, so we could do this maybe next week and then the week after. You know, we'll find a day. We'll get on here. We can hop on and we'll we went through what, like 5 or 6 movies of his. We got 5 or 6 more, and then 5 or 6 more. And let's just hope everybody sticks around for the 3rd segment, because I know not many people are a big fan of anything from 2000 on. But you know what? I think there's some good movies to talk about at that point. A couple.
Yeah, so yeah, and that's going to end. Yeah, we did cover a lot, though, for the Arnold films. Yeah, we did cover a lot. So yeah, that's going to end part 1 of this review, though. So yeah, you check back, maybe later today, maybe, if not next week.
Definitely next week.
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm going to do next week anyway. I don't know what movie I'm going to cover next week anyway. I'm thinking about
next week.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing another horror film, but that can be,
you can break it up a little bit.
Yeah, that can be pushed back into another time frame. But yeah, either later today or next week, we're going to continue on with the Arnold. Yeah, and that's why I call this the ultimate Schwarzenegger review.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot to cover. So yeah,
because guys, if you wanted us to gloss over this stuff, you're just gonna leave feeling unfulfilled. I mean, don't you want? I feel bad about how we just covered the Predator because, like, don't you want every movie to be sort of like, give something? If we were to cover every Arnold movie, we didn't think this all the way to this point, but like if we were to cover every Arnold movie, I mean, God, what are we gonna say? Like 3 sentences about each one just to end it in a normal show time frame, So yeah, this is absolutely, dude. This is deserving of a 3-parter. Even if you break it up, even if you record one now, then the next one is in 3 weeks after you have 2 other reviews. It don't matter, man. If people love Johnny Sweet 13 and they're into this channel, man, you gotta stick around. You can't bypass Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. Come on.
For sure. I'll tell you right now, this is the longest review I've ever done. And it's a good thing I'm live right now because it's going to be a bitch trying to edit this whole thing. So, yeah.
Well, I try to keep it tight. I tried not to ramble. I tried to edit before you had to edit. So I hope I did my part. I think you did yours, man. I think this was pretty tight. And I had a great time. And I can't wait till part 2. Because part 2 is when, Arnold's origins are awesome. But, man, once you get into that pinnacle height of part 2, Arnold, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I tell you, when part 2 starts, not only are we going to get into a real good movie of his. I mean, wait. You
know what? Why don't you give people a teaser? Why don't you tease people? Tell them the next 6 movies that we're gonna cover. Like, what do people have to look forward to in part 2 of the Arnold Schwarzenegger saga?
Okay, part 2. Here's a little bit of a nutshell. Russian.
Oh, Russia. That is.
Yeah, he got a little brother that may and may not look like him. And then,
what's that called? God.
Yeah, and then he's going to another planet. And
That's
then
Total Recall?
Yeah, and then he's going to go undercover as a teacher.
That's Kindergarten Cop. We gotta talk about that.
Yep, and then this movie, going back to the well, another machine, and then he's fighting another machine that's liquid metal.
Okay, can't wait to hear what that is. Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
I mean, I don't think we're in Terminator 3 yet, so yeah, I can't. My mind is going blank, dude. I have been up for about 30 hours in a row, so.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, and then another movie. He's going to go into the real world as if he didn't know that he was a character.
Oh my God! Last Action Hero, guys. No matter what you think about that, it's always interesting to talk about it. Just remember that.
It's a fun movie. And then, boy, him and James Cameron, man, the trifecta.
Oh, that must be True Lies, which is one of Arnold's greatest films of all time.
Yep, and then another movie. He's going to get pregnant. Yeah, Dane DeVito's going to poke him, and he's going to have a baby.
Wait, did we get the twins yet?
Not yet.
Really?
That'll be in part 2.
Holy crap!
Yep, and then he's going to save Vanessa Williams.
No, twins was before Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, long before. Yeah,
so we didn't get the twins yet.
Yeah,
okay. I think we can stop there. I mean, I think there's no way that we're going to talk about Eraser, because 90 minutes has to fill the whole 80s, early 90s thing, right?
Yeah. We'll see what we get to, and then we're going to have a little Christmas time, and then we're going to.
I forgot to watch that this year, man.
Yeah,
or last year.
Yeah, and then we're going to see him fight a couple of superheroes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna get into that one either because I already talked about that one. You know, maybe I'll touch up on it. Maybe we'll find out.
Hey, let's wear all the same clothes. Let's wear the same glasses so people feel like they're still in this moment.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't wear the same glasses, but
hey, listen, I barely wear this shirt. It won't be no problem for me.
You know, maybe I'll wear the shirt again. Maybe. That is if we do it later on today. That is if.
Yeah.
If later on today, then yeah, I'll wear this shirt. But yeah, you know, next week though, you know, you gotta change clothes.
Wow, I can't wait for part 2, man. This sounds great, guys.
Part 2's gonna be big, though. It's gonna be real big. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, those are big movies.
We're gonna shoot right into the 90s, and that's gonna change Arnold's career.
Oh yeah.
Stick around for part 2, either later today, you know, if it's still the 12th, either later today, or we might go into next Saturday, next week. You never know. But yeah, we're going to be live again pretty soon, though. So stick around, keep it locked. And until then, show off.